Have the real thing, Duran. The last time they toured America, most people didn't even know who they were. Now, everywhere they go, they're met by hordes of screaming fans.
I think this Duran Beatles thing's been laid on a bit heavy. The Beatles is something which happened 20 years ago, and it's never going to happen again. We're interested in making our own history, not rewriting anybody else's.
Created the kind of enthusiasm and hysteria without being purely being a teeny bop band. You know, like say the Bay City Rolls or something. I mean, they had all the screaming, but they didn't have anybody else go to their concerts. Well, you know, we've got all sorts of people. I think the biggest danger is the fact that you actually cut off to a certain extent. Well, in our position, we are cut off. You can't go for long walks outside at your own whim. You have to be clever about it. You have to go out the back way and things like that.
Hi, I love you.
You do have to keep as much freedom as you can, so that personal freedom, be able to get on buses and being able to go on the train and wander around and go to a bar on your own without security. You have to do that as much as you can just to keep your own sanity.
How do you do it?
You just do it. You just stick your neck out. You know, you go in disguise.
How long have you guys been standing out here?
For hours. A long time. A really long time.
Yeah. I saw them yesterday, and we couldn't get their autograph because they had to go
at night.
Press,
we waited, and they just came right in and they left. Simon, I love. John, I love. Andy, Roger. Oh. I love Simon's blue eyes.
Are you kind of jealous of the girlfriend?
Yeah, very.
Right now, right outside the hotel, there's about 50 girls who've been screaming for about 2 hours. How do your girlfriends feel about it?
That's one of the things about what we do and the kind of people we can sort of get on with, especially girls, that your girlfriend has to be very broad-minded and has to accept totally across the board that you live in a world where you do get little notes saying, I love you, Simon.
And parties from time to time.
Yeah, and people hanging around all over the place. And they've just got to be strong enough and confident enough in their relationship with you to be able to handle that.
There's so much publicity on Duran. Everywhere you turn, there's something about you guys, and that makes each member a celebrity in their own right. Are there ego problems in the band?
No, I think we avoid it because of the fact that the band is known for each individual, and that means that no one person can become like an egomaniac. We always sort of pull each other down.
I think you probably did at one time. There was like a sort of competition. You know, people were sort of trying to claw to get more magazine space, sort of doing. And now, because everybody's sort of settled down into their own little star trip, if you like, that there's no need, nobody's jealous anymore because everybody's got more than enough attention.
Do you feel that your fashionably good looks have played a significant role?
You're not reading that, are you?
Contributing to your huge success? Do you think if you were, not so cute, do you think that you would have...
Are we cute? That's really sweet. Isn't she nice? What's your name? What are you doing?
It's difficult, really. I mean, perhaps, yes, but what if it is, and what if you wanted to have our music sort of play more importance? What do? Have a face drop?
You guys have really been accused by the press of just being a band that leads a glamorous lifestyle and not really working hard to be a band. How do you react to that?
Who do they think makes the videos? Who do they think makes the records? Who do they think write the songs? Who do they think goes on tour? You know, that doesn't make sense. It's just not true. The fact that we make the most of it when we are out working that's our business, you know. And if there's anything wrong with having parties, I'd like somebody to tell me what it is.
Yeah, I mean, we do. I mean, we have appeared to be excessive, you know, swanning around the world in exotic locations. But if you are going to be there to work, then you may as well make the most of it and have a damn good time while you're doing it.
I suppose also the fact that we made videos, say, like Rio, which was us having fun on boats in in the Caribbean has had something to do with that. But if those people looked at it and saw that we were actually making a conscious effort to make fools of ourselves and have a laugh and to say, this isn't all it's cracked up to be, I'm trying to be cool, but I'm ending up sort of, you know, being thrown in the water kind of thing, then maybe they'd understand it. But, you know, I don't have time for people who are just narrow-minded as that anyway. To find, you know, some unfilmed part of the world, because that's really exciting for us as well. It makes it much more exciting. And it also helps you kind of build your storyboard as well. If you've got a song, you can't just translate the lyric into a visual. I mean, I've seen videos which do that, and they're really boring, you know. So you have to come up with something which is a little bit removed from the top line of the lyric. Maybe go into the subconscious aspects of it, or sort of what's behind the lyric. I mean, with my lyrics, it's very easy because they're always just like the tip of the iceberg.
If we went out and asked a bunch of your fans what Union of the Snake means, what do you think they'd say?
Go and ask them. Yeah, go and ask them.
What do you think that Union of the Snake means?
I'm not really sure. I haven't heard too much about what it means. I don't know.
An idea or something like that, probably.
Yeah, just like
a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like a dream, like something. I don't know. It's a good song, though. I don't know. All I know is a bunch of babes are on it. That's all I know. I don't really know, but I love it. I really don't know.
It just reaches you.
It does. It does, especially when Simon falls down there and he goes down that thing, you know, I want to pick him up and give him a drink of water. It's really great.
The union of the snake is the union of the snake and the man. The snake symbolizes a kind of subconscious power, force, strength, and the song is really about the fear that the subconscious is breaking through the dam between the conscious mind, which separates it from the conscious mind. And it's a little daydream I had, yeah.
What morning was that?
Pardon?
What morning?
What morning was that? I think it was after a heavy night on the town.
How do you think your fans perceive Duran Duran? Do they see you as just a party band or a hard-working band?
Well, they see the outcome of the interviews. They see us on stage. They see us in, you know, on the covers of magazines. They hear about the parties. They maybe see pictures of it. They don't know about all the time that you spend just getting ready and thinking about how to put something forward. All the thinking that goes into, I mean, just approaching something like this, an interview. You have to get your head straight. You have to think, right, I've got to think logically for the next half an hour instead of being a gibbering idiot. And I mean, all the preparation and thinking and hard, gritty, uncomfortable sweat when you'd rather be sitting at home watching TV or reading a book or something that goes into, say, making a video like Union of the Snake or doing anything like that. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. And I think that a lot of people think, well, it must be just all parties for them, you know? Mm. I mean, that's the point. I mean, when we do finish working, we don't go home and collapse in bed. We do have a party.
Yeah, I mean...
And I'd rather it was that way as well.
That's it for this edition. Liner Notes happens the last Sunday of each month, and we'll continue to cover the people making the music and the video. I'm Alan Hunter. Keep watching, because the music continues.